Hey guys, welcome to Car Guy 1999 Reviews as well as Quirk Auto Dealers. Today we have the 2021 Kia Forte GT. This is the automatic transmission or the 7-speed DCT, dual clutch transmission. And basically your entry level. So no GT1, GT2 pack. This is the GT. For a total price of $23,955, which is an absolute bargain for this performance car, especially when you consider the WRX starts, no options, no leather, cloth, everything like that, for $28,000. So you can sit here and save $4,000 to $5,000 before rebates and discounts on a car that is just as fun to drive. And that's why I really think the Forte GT is the performance bargain of 2020. It is just absolutely fantastic. Tons of fun to drive. The dual clutch is absolutely fantastic. And these lease out for really, really cheap money too. At least in most cases. Gravity gray over black. This of course features the 1.6 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder producing 201 horsepower. Not bad at all. But without further ado, let's go ahead, get it out on the road, and see how it drives, which, spoiler alert, is extremely well. So this one, you don't have heated seats or anything like that. You just have the drive mode button. Da 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 da. That's not what I wanted to do. I'll just leave it like that. There we go. And go to home. There we go. Just do that. It's gonna... There you go. There's your reverse camera. And then down to drive. For the drive, I'll be in drive at first. Then I'll bump it over to sport. And then I will use the paddle shifters behind the wheel. That way you can get a feel of each and every driving mode. Buttons here. Increase your brightness. Shut off traction control. If you hold it, you can shut off stability control. Lane keep assist and all of that fun jazz. Honestly, this is a perfect car for the entry-level enthusiast, especially if you're considering the Civic Si. This is just a better car. So one issue you might be thinking about with dual clutch transmissions, they're typically very, very weird at low speeds. This is not the case. 7-speed is found in the Seltos, the Soul, in their top-level turbo trims. And it drives just like a normal automatic from a standstill. Maybe once every 100 miles you might have an interesting start, but it's not every single time, especially if you've ever been around the first paddle shift cars. So for example, let's say the 07, 09, that era Maserati Gran Turismo, where it's absolutely atrocious. Now that's a single clutch gearbox, but that's what some DCTs acted like. It's absolutely atrocious, and it's a pain to drive. This is not the case. They've really refined this transmission and made it easy to live with and not a regret to option. It almost suits the character of the car a little bit more, but of course, because they are taking on the Civic Si, they did make the 6-speed manual an option for those who want it. I actually think it is standard with the standard. That's the best part too. If it goes to downshift and you don't want it to, you just lift a little bit off the gas and it'll go right back into the gear where you wanted it to. It's a really great transmission, and I'm glad they upgraded to the DCT and they didn't put like an upgraded CVT in here. We're gonna go ahead, bump it over into Sport. Oh man, the brakes are a little touchy. They build pressure really, really quickly. It's not very, how do I say this so I can get my point across? It's not like as soon as you touch the pedal, it's full braking force. It builds up very, very quickly, but there is a slight dead zone there. Just as a little bit of a barrier in case you go to the brakes, you're not slamming your passenger's head into the dashboard. Where this car really does shine is the handling. This one's on the all seasons. Summer tires are an option. But even in the all season setup, especially we're up in New England, it's gonna snow. So the all seasons are probably the way to go. Now I'll go ahead and I'll use the paddle shifters. Upshifts are lightning quick. Downshifts are very, very smooth. It takes the engine a second to rev up, but once it does, you have no issue. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.